everyone, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny. Thank you so much for joining me in my video today, which is all about my makes from October. Now I have to say, oh, cats are going cross. I have to say that I didn't make that much in October. If you'd seen my last video, then you would have seen that unfortunately I had a bit of a cold for a couple of weeks. So yeah, really just didn't feel up to sewing. So I do have a couple of things though that I can show you. One being what I'm wearing. This is the Sewhouse 7 toaster sweater, which is this one here, and I made this version here, which has the funnel neck, the raglan sleeves with the cuffs on the sleeves and on the bottom. You do have this version here, which is the standard sleeve. You've got a little bit of a split hem there and more of a slash neck. But I haven't made this one. I've made this one a lot and I do really like it. I really recommend this pattern if you haven't tried it. It's so easy, so straightforward, and yeah, I've made it on a few occasions now. So with the toaster sweater, I make the size medium, which is best suited for me, and the only adjustment that I make with this pattern is that I extend the bodice by a couple of inches, just because if you can see from the picture here, it is quite a short jumper. You can see there where it meets her jeans there. So what I do is this part of the bodice, so the main bodice, this is the one that I extend by 2 inches and then add the cuff at the bottom as normal. And I just find for me that works out really well. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it here, but if I was to stand up and if I pan down, you may be able to see there that it kind of hits me just kind of at my kind of hip if I extend it by that 2 inches. So I hope you find that a little bit helpful. Oh, get back on my chair. And the fabric that I used, you may recognise. This is an Atelier brunette sweatshirting. I can't remember, it has got a name. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I will pop it down here so you know kind of the design. And I picked this up from Guthrie Garney. I think it was back in kind of May, June time, because if you sign up to their newsletter, if it's like your birthday, you get 10% off kind of round about your birthday. So yeah, I got like a little email saying, oh, you can have 10% off you know, fabric, and this had literally just hit the website and I saw it and I thought I have to get it. They do 2 colourways. There's this kind of like midnight colourway. There's also a gorgeous kind of creamy colour as well, which I'll insert a picture of the colourway here because it's beautiful. I was so tempted to get that one as well, but I decided for this one would be best. I used 1.5 meters and I just managed to squeeze it all out of 1.5 meters. It was a bit of a squeeze, I'm not going to lie, but I did get it out of 1.5 meters. And the only difference I've done with this one is this fabric, it's kind of like a heavyweight fleece back sort of jersey, I would say. It's not quite as heavy as a full-on sweatshirting. It has kind of got a little bit of I'm not even sure if drape is the right word, but it's just very soft. And so I find with the funnel neck version, I do have to fold it over, because if I just left it up like I would my other ones, it's just a little bit floppy. I kind of like the funnel necks of my other ones to actually kind of be a bit more stiff, whereas this one is just, yeah, it's a little bit more floppy. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you like it like that, but I just prefer it if I fold it in half and kind of it sits more of a little sort of collar. I like that kind of stand up sort of look, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, I really like this one. I did actually wear this at the knitting and stitching show. I'll insert some pictures of me wearing it. I haven't got the best pictures, but you'll probably see a little bit of it. But I wore it underneath my Tilly and the Buttons Clio pinafore, just with some tights. And it's perfect because it's not super thick, like a full-on sweatshirting. It's actually really nice to wear, kind of like a little layering piece. So I found it really nice to wear under the dungarees. And yeah, I literally made it on the Friday before the Knitting and Stitching show, and I went on the Saturday just because I wanted something new and exciting to wear. So yeah, I really liked it, and yeah, it's just such a lovely fabric. So the next thing that I'm going to show you is my Sinclair Patterns Harper cardigan. Now I managed to finish this off right at the end of the month. I had made a start on it before I was unwell, but managed just to get it finished off just in time. So really, really happy with it. So here it is. It is using this lovely fabric. This is a cotton jersey interlock that I got from Beyond the Pink Door. It is a lovely fabric because, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but it is like a brushed jersey, and it's really lovely and soft on the outside, and on the inside it's kind of not brushed, and you can see those lines on there. So that's the inside there. This is the outside. You can see the stripes there. They're very, very subtle when you see it from a distance, but I really like the way that this pattern, I can see that I've got the lines going down this way, but then on the like the ribbing side of the cardigan, the stripes go the other way. So when I look at it, I just think it looks really, really nice, but obviously from a distance you can't really tell because it kind of just looks like that kind of marl grey. But it's a lovely, lovely fabric. It's a really nice weight. It's kind of quite a thick jersey, almost got like a bit of squish to it, but it's still really nice and like kind of cozy. So I really hope that makes sense. It is one of those sort of fabrics that you kind of need to feel, I think, to kind of fully understand it, but it is lovely. And I do have this fabric that I bought recently in the pink colourway as well, because I want to make myself a jumper, like a kind of lightweight jumper from it, because yeah, it's really soft. So yeah, the Harper cardigan, it comes in a variety of sizes. It also does have different heights as well, which I think is great. So I made a tall medium in the standard length cardigan. And yeah, so if I hold it back a little bit more there, you might be able to just about see it all. So we've got full length sleeves with a cuff on. You do have this band that goes all the way round the cardigan, which just cinches it in and looks lovely. And then we do also have pockets as well. If I can get that one there. So really nice little pockets, really nice detail, quite nice and deep. Oh, and yeah, that's the other one there. So yeah, really nice deep pockets, and they are really nice looking pockets as well. You can see there's some like little stitch details. You don't have to top stitch it down. You've almost got like this little cuff on the pocket, and then you do like this sort of triangle top stitching, which I just think looks really, really nice. It is so cozy, it's so lovely to wear, and you could just wear it for so many different, you know, occasions and things. I think it looks smart enough if you want to wear like a nice blouse underneath it, but I'll probably just wear it probably for you know, just if I want to just layer up and keep myself a little bit snug. It is kind of like an open style cardigan, which you'll see from the pictures of me wearing it, but you can kind of pull it across a little bit if you want, because I've made the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan, which is very, very similar to this. But the Blackwood is a little bit more open, so you can't really wrap yourself kind of in it. You know, if you feel a bit cold, you can pull it sort of together, but you can't wrap, if that kind of makes sense. Whereas this one, you can kind of, you know, cross over a little bit if you just want to huddle up a little bit. But this pattern is also completely free as well, which I think is amazing. I will link it in the description box below. If you haven't tried it, I really recommend you do. It's a lovely, easy pattern, and it came together so quickly. And I do think I'll be making plenty more of them. Especially, I think I really like to make maybe like the longer duster length version, or even like the little cropped one would look really nice if you want to wear it with a dress. So yeah, really, really happy with that one. So that was the garments that I made in October. Now I did actually manage to do something else, which I was debating whether I would share, but I just kind of thought, you know what, I will. I had a friend actually ask me to help them out with some blinds for their conservatory. And they gave me some fabric, and it was very straightforward. It was just literally hemming the whole way around. They wanted to kind of put, you know, like that kind of net curtain style kind of wire. They just wanted like a little kind of thing they could loop it through and then kind of hang it across the windows. I really hope that makes sense. So it was just literally just, you know, doing a fair amount of hemming. I think I worked out it's probably just over 25 meters worth of hemming. So yeah, they gave me the fabric. I just cut it to the size of their windows and yeah, hemmed it, made sure there's a channel on either end of the blind so they could hook through the like the wire pieces for the window. And then I had about 1 meter left over, and they just said, oh, you know, if there's some left over, would you mind just making us a little round tablecloth? So I made them a little round tablecloth as well, and I just finished that by doing my rolled hem stitch on my overlocker. So it just gave a really nice kind of tight, close look to the tablecloth. So it meant I didn't have to hem the whole circular part of it. So I'll insert some pictures of that, but I did do that as well. So even though it's not garment sewing, it still was sewing, quite a lot of sewing, obviously 25 meters worth of hemming, overlocking and hemming. But yeah, that did keep me busy at the beginning of October. And yeah, as soon as I was feeling better, I then gave that to my friends. And yeah, they sent me over the pictures and they look really nice. So that's really nice that I managed to help them out with that. So yeah, that was everything that I made in October. Let me know what you made. Did you make anything? I'm always interested in hearing what you guys make, or, you know, if you're interested in, you know, any new patterns or anything, just feel free to comment below, and yeah, it'd be lovely to hear from you. Okay, so take care everybody, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bye.